about poor black people. Fuck the streets is you saying fuck poor black people in Atlanta.
Dang.
Shout out to the real streets of Atlanta. They made you a millionaire, bro. They made y'all a millionaire. When all of us was saying, man, you niggas sound crazy, you niggas is wearing dresses, when all the rest of the ghettos around the country was saying, man, what's up with you niggas? You know who held y'all down? The streets of Atlanta. That's who held y'all down. The streets of Atlanta. Thug, when niggas around this motherfucker was looking at you crazy, you know who spoke right about you? Killer Mike. Big Boy. The streets of Atlanta, when all of us was looking at y'all crazy, when you had that sword in your face, 21, you had that fucking sword, and you sounded like, to people, you sounded like you couldn't read at a 3rd grade level, because that's what they thought when they heard you rap. Before they heard you interview and heard your intellect, when they thought you couldn't even speak properly, they thought you was slow, they thought all this old crazy shit. You know who held you down? The streets of Atlanta. Now that you millionaires, now that y'all up, now that y'all actually had to be accountable for some bad decisions you made, right? If you got into this whole thing with that, what's a young boy from the A that was in jail too? Lucci, you had all that silly shit going on with all these millions of dollars, and y'all was over there acting a fool, breaking the law and doing your thing and trying to find your own justice based off whatever you had, and you had to be accountable, and it cost you some of your progress in the business. Now it's fuck the streets of Atlanta? No. Fuck your decisions, homie. Fuck your decisions. I think all of y'all in therapy, because therapy the only thing in the world that make everybody else blame everybody else. I think therapy the only thing that make you feel unaccountable, and it's everybody else's fault. But 21 to say the streets ain't brought us nothing but trauma, that's a lie. When we thought you was from England and we started to question like how much of a real A-town nigga could you be? Exactly, Reed. That's a great point. When we figured out you was actually English, and you was here on a green card and you got deported. You got deported and niggas was like, oh man, this nigga is tea and crumpets. You know who held you down and stayed with you? The